guys, what's up? Welcome to my little talk through here of the new Thunder Junction cards to look out for. First off, we have Ping Lands, the new deserts coming out. Nothing really special about them, it's just something to look out for. I mean, it's a new land, something new to the game. Something I wanted to mention for sure. Every color's getting one and stuff, you know how it is. I mean, it's just, enters the battlefield, it pings your opponent for one. Nothing great, nothing really to mention here, it's just something to talk about and to make sure people are more aware about. It's just a new kind of land. We're also bringing back fast lands, but everyone knows what fast lands are, so I didn't put those on here. But just want to mention the ping lands briefly because it is a new kind of land. So moving on to what's going to be kind of meta defining, and especially standard, possibly pioneer, definitely standard. So standard mono red deck is really good right now. It's probably a tier, I'd say B tier, maybe A tier. Really good list though. I mean, mono red when it goes off does its thing, and I think that this is going to be what makes it A to S tier. To be honest with you, I mean, the deck's already fairly good when it draws really well and does really well, but it has some 2-drops and 3-drops with haste that just aren't good. And I think being able to lower the mana count and play cards like Scorching Shot and Slick Shot Show Off over some other options in the list, it's just going to be a lot better. So first off, I don't know what Wizards was thinking making a Scorching Shot. Card's just kind of too good in my opinion. I know a lot of people are probably going to disagree with that, but anything that can 2-mana kill Sheoldred and pump the board, just too good. And I'm saying pump the board because of prowess, obviously, but I mean, think about it, guys. You go turn 1 Swift Spear, turn 2 Slick Show Off, turn 3, even if you're on the draw, you have Scorching Shot on Sheoldred, so you can swing in for a bunch of damage. You can pump your board, you do whatever you want to, essentially. Deck's going to be kind of insane, honestly. I think Slick Show Off being a flying haste creature will add to the air pressure or the flying pressure in the games where people just can't really deal with flyers that well. A lot of decks kind of struggle against that, especially like the control decks. So even if they put down their little 4/4 Vigilant Dinosaur on turn 3, Slick Shot Show Off flying over their head. Not to mention Scorching Shot's now killing that card for 2 mana and pumping their Slick Shot Show Off. So I just see mono red really going up in the meta, and it's something to watch for in standard right now for sure. Moving on to what's going to be, I don't know if this is going to be more of a Golgari plus or more of a Legendaries plus. The 4-color Legendary deck is a rogue list running around. If you haven't seen it, MTG Top 8 has a handful list that you can look at. But essentially, it plays a 3-drop artifact that allows you to tap your Legendaries for mana, any color mana, and essentially you just kind of you're essentially playing elves with Legendaries. Pretty busted stuff. Now you also have Vraska Joins Up, which gives each creature you control Death Touch, and legendary creatures, when they don't combat damage, you draw a card. I don't know, man. I don't know if this is going to be better for Golgari in particular, just because it's in their colors, and obviously they play a lot of legendaries in those decks, and it's just going to be really good for them overall. Or if it's going to be better for legendaries in particular. One of those two are going to get a big buff. Personally, I think Golgari is going to get the bigger buff here for sure. I think right now Dimir and Golgari are almost interchangeable in terms of the meta. Dimir has definitely got a slight edge because of counter spells and stuff. But I think this is going to change a lot. I think playing Honest Rutstein or Rutstein turn 3 is going to just completely turn the meta on its head, allowing you to play everything faster and more efficiently. Not to mention Vraska Joins Up, giving them all Death Touch, allowing you to kind of, if they swing or you want to swing through, it makes it a lot more painful to block nowadays. Especially with the way Glissa Sunslayer has been already a powerhouse in the meta, this is going to make it even worse. This card's going to be so good. Okay, alright. So, I originally saw this card yesterday and thought, hey, Reanimator, right? Reanimator's going to be great. Card's great for Reanimator. Then I saw something today that really made me rethink the whole card. What the fuck? What do they think? This is a Modern Horizons 3 card in this list, I swear. They messed up. They didn't mean to print this in this list. This is a Modern Horizons 3 card. This is going to make Subtlety and Grief so much better. This is a blue-black scam deck waiting to happen, and it is going to be fucking busting. Essentially, you play Grief for Subtlety after you play this card. You exile the card to cast Subtlety or Grief. When you cast Subtlety or Grief, whenever Subtlety or Grief enters the battlefield, not when you cast, it'll trigger and you get to draw a card. So you're replacing the card you just exiled. So now you're not going down to hand size no more, which makes Blue Black Scam just absolutely playable and arguably going to be the best thing in Modern by a long shot. So just something to watch out for, guys, for sure. Again, I'm not sure what the fuck they're thinking, but this is a beautiful, beautiful card. If you're looking to play Scam, Blue Black Scam especially, there's your in right there, guys. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That is your in. That is your sign that Blue Black is about to go absolutely nuts. Moving on, middle card is actually not from the new set. Just so everybody knows, this is from MKM. The symbol's definitely different. But the reason it's here is because there's a list built around it already. And it really synergizes with these two cards. And Jace actually synergizes with a lot of decks, but we're going to talk about him last just because of that. But essentially, Proth is a really good deck right now. Well, I won't say really good, but a really cool rogue list right now. And I think with Duelist in mind, that's on the right there coming out, I think we can actually make this a tier 2 list. Maybe tier 1 if you can find the right rhythm to it. The idea that you can just essentially keep drawing. Legislator's legal, by the way. Legislator is completely legal in the format. So, if you can play Legistrators, Prof, Duelist in the Mind, Chart of Course, Consider, a bunch of cards like that, man. You play Tolarian Terror in this list because you're going to end up putting a lot of cards in the graveyard one way or another. And the whole idea is that you can essentially pump up one creature a bunch. I mean, there's a third list that's out there. I'll put it in the link below because I can't think of his name right in a second. But he has a list that's really great, blue-white control, and it's just amazing, guys. It really is. I think it's Aspiring Spike. I think Aspiring Spike plays the list. I may be wrong. But Jim Davis has one too. That's the other guy. Jim Davis also has one. Both guys are great. Both of them have a cool blue-white prof list. Duelist in Mind is definitely a card that can push that over the limit. So, just something I wanted to mention for sure. And I put Prof in here because it's going to be kind of the key of the whole two lists. Anyways, guys, Jace Reawakened. Oh, my lord, this card is awesome. So, it does have a drawback, which is surprising considering we're talking about Wizards of the Coast here. I mean, we just saw this. I mean, what the fuck were they thinking? I'm telling you, this is busted. Anyway, sorry. Jace Reawakened. It does have a drawback. You cannot play it until turn 4. Sorry, you can't cast it until turn 4. If you can cheat it out somehow, you can cheat it out. But anyways, for standard play, I can definitely see this being a part of a Reanimator list. Blue-White Mentor definitely can use it. Maybe Blue-White Control, but definitely going to be in a lot of lists here. I think Jace Reawakened is going to be a big part of the meta in terms of what's all playing with blue. If you're playing two colors with blue, there's a good chance you're going to see Reawakened in the list. I just think the card's great. Not really sure what's going to do in other formats. Standard, though, I think it's going to be a powerhouse. I think it's going to make a lot of lists better. The Mentor list, I think, can actually become even better than it already is. It's kind of a B-tier list right now. Definitely see it getting better with Jace Reawakened if someone decides, hey, that's the route to go. Also playable in the Prof list we're talking about here. Just an overall great card, and I can definitely see it being one of the more highly sought-off cards out there. And being a Mythic is going to make the price range insane, I'm sure. So, definitely something to watch out for, guys. But, so far, from all the spoilers I've seen, those are the cards that stick out the most. If you guys have any other cards that you think is going to be kind of busted, or I didn't mention that I should have mentioned, let me know below. Also, tell me what you think. Am I overreacting to this card, or is my reaction justified? I really think this card's going to be really busted. I think Blue-Black Scam is about to take off, and I think this is why. Just let me know down below what you guys think. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, and we'll see you in the near future. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. See you later.